Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you the fixed asset journals in the context of a disposal. So here we have a compactus. We've just decided to go paperless and we no longer need our compactus, so we're going to be selling it. So we'll just have a look at the financial information, and there's only one depreciation book associated with this record, and we'll just have a look at the history. So it's an asset that we haven't had for too long, and we've got a few months of depreciation calculated through to this asset. So now we want to dispose of it. We're going to go through to our journal to do so. So unfortunately we've sold it for a little bit less than it owes us, and so I'm just going to give the journal a description and then step through the process of disposing the asset. So I'm going to choose my compactus and then tab across. I need to select my depreciation book, which in this case I only have the one associated with this asset, and the posting method. You'll see the little red cross next to the acquisition, and that means that I already have an acquisition record for this particular asset, as we've just seen. But the other types of journals you can do depreciation, appreciation, write down, and disposal. So in this instance we want to do the disposal, and I'm just going to go through and just put in any old description and reference because there's an issue here, and it's basically saying that there's outstanding depreciation. So what that means is that there's a depreciation journal or run that I should have done for this particular asset, so I need to close out of my journal. I can actually save it to make it a little bit easier when we come back in, so I'll do that. And it's just basically saying that you're dating this disposal on the 7th of December, but you've not done your depreciation run for the end of November. So we'll do that now. So that intelligence is built into the system, and so we may as well do the depreciation for our entire company book there. So we'll process that through, and once that's done we'll go through and open up our saved fixed asset journal. So back to fixed asset journal, and we'll open up and choose the one that we've just done, which is dated, as I said, on the 7th of December. So we've depreciated up to the 30th of November, but we're actually selling this asset on the 7th of December. So the system's intelligent enough to realize that it needs to calculate depreciation as part of that disposal. So when we dispose the asset, we'll be putting through a credit, and as I said, we've sold it for a little bit less than it owes us. So we'll just remove that line there and then process this journal and then close out of the screen, and you'll see the transactions that have occurred. So it's done my depreciation for that first week of December. It's calculated my gain or loss on disposal, and you can see that it's taken the disposal amount through to my debtor suspense, where I can then dissect it through to the people that are actually buying the compactus from us. It's reducing my fixed assets and the accumulated depreciation of that item. So everything is posted as expected, so we'll just OK that. So there you have it, a very quick overview of fixed asset journals in the context of a disposal. Thank you for watching, and thank you for choosing Sybiz.